I made $1,000 a day using DeepSeek AI, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, step by step, so you can copy it and start doing the same thing. Now, this isn't a bunch of theory, it's not guesswork, it's the exact method I used to go from being broke to making thousands of dollars a day online. And by the way, most of that is profit. Here's what most people get wrong. They think that making money online is super complicated. They think it's about building some fancy website or having tens of thousands of dollars to spend on ads or becoming some big influencer. But that is just not true. The people who make it seem complicated usually want to sell you something that keeps you even more confused. They want to seem smarter than they are, so you keep paying them. But the truth is simple. Making money online is about finding a problem, solving it in a way that helps someone, and getting paid really well for it. That's it. And if you add AI into the mix, it becomes even easier and way faster. It's like putting your business on an easy mode, cheat mode. Now, let me tell you how I even got into this in the first place. I didn't grow up rich. We were what you'd call low to middle class. We had enough to survive, but things were always tight. I remember seeing my parents stressed out about money. I remember the arguments, my mother wanting to travel but not being able to. I remember the late bills and the tension in the air every time the mail came. I hated that feeling. It made me feel small and powerless, especially when I saw rich kids at school living the life. I always said to myself, I don't want to live like this. I want something different. And that is what lit a fire inside of me. So I started looking for ways to make money online. I literally typed how to get rich online and on YouTube. My first shot was dropshipping. I thought it was going to be easy. I found products, built a store, ran some ads, and I actually made some sales. The problem? I didn't have the money to keep running the ads. I couldn't scale. Every time I made a bit of profit, it went right back into ads. And then one week, nothing sold. I went back to zero. That's when I realized I needed a better way. I needed something with low risk and high reward. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. That's when I discovered the info business, selling knowledge. That's when things started to change for me. I realized that instead of selling physical products that cost money to make and ship, I could sell knowledge, so what I knew or what I was willing to learn. And here's the best part about it. Info costs practically $0 to deliver. You don't have to buy inventory or pay for shipping. It's all done remotely online. And once you create it, you can sell it over and over again. You can sell thousands, even millions of copies. It's pure profit. And before you ask, no, you don't have to be some expert with tens of degrees. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the person you're helping. That's it. You'd be surprised of how many so-called experts are actually secretly broke. If you've solved the problem that someone else is dealing with right now, you're qualified to help them. That's what makes this so powerful. You don't need a lot to get started, just a brain and some experience. So I created something I call the PTP method. It stands for Passion to Profit. It's the exact system I used to turn my existing knowledge, my passion, and the things I was willing to learn into a real business. And it only has 4 steps. First, you create an offer. Then you get appointments. Then you close the sale. And finally, you deliver the results. That's it. Offer, appointments, sales, and delivery. Do those 4 things in the right order and you will make money. And DeepSeek or even ChatGPT helps you with every single step. Let's start with the first one. Crafting a high-ticket offer. Not just any kind of offer. Most people mess this up right from the beginning. They try to sell something they think people will buy instead of solving a real problem. That's the wrong way to do it. If you want to sell something for a high price, it needs to solve a painful, real-world problem that someone desperately wants to fix. So here's what I did. I opened the DeepSeek and I typed in a few topics that I was interested in. Stuff like business, getting clients, making money online. Then I asked it what problems people were talking about in that space. DeepSeek showed me real posts from forums, social media, Reddit, and more. People were complaining about not getting clients. They were sending DMs and getting ghosted. They were posting content and hearing crickets. And that's when it hit me. I turned that into my offer. So I started helping agency owners, coaches, and consultants to book more meetings with their ideal customers and make more money. That is what a good offer looks like. Now we go to step 2, getting those appointments. If no one is booking calls with you, you're not making any money. It's that simple. I see people worry about their logo or website before they even have their first client. That stuff doesn't matter early on. You need to get in front of people and start conversations. So again, I used DeepSeek. I had it write me cold DMs that sounded natural and made people want to reply, not spammy nonsense, just real messages that opened up conversations. I also used it to help me create content for social media. I typed in my offer and asked for content hooks that would grab attention. DeepSeek gave me headlines, questions, and story ideas that actually made people stop scrolling. Then, I asked it to help me plan out a full week of content. In 1 hour, I had everything written out. Posts, DMs, follow-ups, all ready to go. I posted consistently and messaged people every single day. That's when the calls started coming in. My calendar started filling up. Now we're at step 3, closing the sale. This is where most people freeze. They finally get someone on the phone and they don't know what to say. They ramble. They pitch too early. They talk about themselves too much. They don't sound confident. Or they panic when the person says, I need to think about it. I used to be terrible at sales. I would talk too much or get nervous, but DeepSeek helped me fix that. I used it to roleplay calls. I would type, pretend you're someone who's not sure about buying, and DeepSeek would give me responses. Then, I'd ask it to help me answer those objections. It gave me clear, confident replies that felt natural, not pushy. I practiced those answers over and over. I got better and my confidence grew. And my close rate jumped from 20% to over 50%. That means for every 2 people I talked to, 1 would say yes and become a paying client. That alone doubled my income without working more hours. Now comes step 4, delivering the results. This is the part most people overthink the most. They think they need a full online course with 20 videos and fancy editing, but you don't. I started with one-on-one coaching, just me helping someone on Zoom. I took them through the steps I had used. Once I did that a few times, I started doing small group calls. I answered questions and walked people through the process live. Then I turned all of that into a program. DeepSeek helped me plan it out. I asked it, what lessons should I include if I'm teaching someone how to get more clients? And it gave me a perfect outline. Then I asked it to help me make worksheets and templates. I even used it to improve the program based on feedback from clients. That is what's amazing with AI. It never runs out of energy. It never gets tired. It's like having a team of experts working with you around the clock. And that's the DeepSeek advantage. It's like having a full team of marketers, writers, and even sales coaches without paying them salaries. It helps you move faster. It helps you stay focused. Now you still need a winning strategy. You still need to do the work, but AI makes it way easier and saves you so much time. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. And let me leave you with this, you're not lazy, you're not dumb, you're just confused, and that's okay. I used to be confused too. I wasted so much time chasing business models that didn't work. But once I saw that path clearly, everything changed. I started doing the right things in the right order. I helped people to solve painful problems, that's it. So I stopped guessing and I started making real money, up to $2,600 a day. So if I could do that from zero with no audience, no connections, and no money, then so can you, but most people won't. Most people will watch this, feel a small spark, and then do nothing. Let it be extinguished. Don't be that person if you actually want to be financially free. Take what you just learned and use it and start now. Remember, keep things simple and stay consistent, and everything will change, that I can promise. Now, if you're serious about becoming financially free this year, then click the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I'm explaining how I've been able to make more than $1,000 a day in profit. And right now, we're also offering free strategy calls with me or a member of my team to help you come up with a custom game plan to help you reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. And soon, we'll probably take the video down. So click on the link in the description below, watch the free video and book your call. And with that being said, I'll see you on the other side.